I also am not a fan of cheating in general, so I didn't love the whole storyline with Chantel and Jordy. I actually am really shipping Jordy and Delilah, which you can kind of see throughout the whole show. I actually, I liked Charlie in the book, and I feel like there's a lot of, Charlie book fans who were kind of mad about how Charlie in the show was portrayed. But I feel like Charlie in the show was portrayed as kind of like the player that he is in the book, but just like, amplified. So I wasn't really mad about like who he was as a character. I just feel like he's just kind of a typical dude, he's kind of closed off, doesn't want to have anything serious, so he just keeps it light and fun. I didn't like Sam in the show. I feel like they made him kind of like much more colder than he was in the books. It's hard because I like the cast a lot. I thought Sadie was perfect for Percy, and I really like Matt as Sam, like look wise. And I really liked him from High School Musical, the series, but I don't know. I just feel like maybe he just didn't have enough to work with as the character, but I just wanted more from Sam, from the character itself. I definitely would love to talk about it in the comments. You can send me a DM. My DMs are open. I love to talk about shows and everything like that. So, but I just want people who are fans of the book to give the show a proper chance. Watch it all the way through. There is a huge cliffhanger at the end, which kind of sets up season 2. And I kind of, I was definitely shocked at that cliffhanger, but it kind of makes sense because, their Sam and Charlie's dad died of a heart attack. So the fact that they have Charlie having a heart attack is kind of a, full circle moment. And I feel like that'll be the catalyst that brings them back together as brothers, which, I really hope that it gets picked up for a second season. I'd love for them to explore the second book. And I want to see where things go. I like that Delilah had like this really good, not necessarily like a redemption arc, but she's definitely more layered than she was in the book, and I really like who they made her in the show. So, it was fun to see Chantel too, but like I said, I just didn't like the choices that they had her character making, calling off her engagement, and also a powerhouse lawyer like that would not forget to renew her passport. That was kind of like a plot hole that I couldn't really get behind and believe. Huge fan of Every Summer After. Did I love the show? No, I didn't love it, but I thought it was really good. I still think it was really good. I give it a 7 out of 10. I'm just wishing for a little bit more. So if it gets picked up, I want some fun. I want a little bit more playfulness. I want more than just this kind of like one dimensional sad themes throughout the whole season. But that's just my thoughts. Would love to hear your thoughts. Did you read the book before you watched the show? Are you a book purist? Did you feel like this show could stand alone by itself? Yeah, let's talk in the comments. All right. Bye.